Obviously, we all know I'm not a politician. I'm not a public speaker. I'm just a football coach. So what I thought I'd do today is I think I'm going to tell you a football story. And this football story includes Donald Trump. Okay? So Donald Trump is the owner of the New Jersey Generals in the whatever that league was, USFL. And the funny thing is, he's one of my coaches actually coached for Mr. Trump's team, a guy named Chris Palmer. And the ball's on the 1 yard line, and I got to set this thing up. You know, the Generals have two running backs. They have this big, huge fullback, a blocking back, named Maurice Carthon. And the other back was a guy named Herschel Walker, just a guy, right? So Herschel Walker obviously is a great back and everything else. And like I say, Maurice Carthon, you know, just a huge, huge blocking back. But anyway, in typical coach fashion, the ball's on the 1 yard line. He says, you know what, let's trick the defense. Let's give the ball to Maurice Carthon. So sure enough, give the ball to Maurice Carthon. He gets smashed. All right, so now there it is again. No yards. And all of a sudden the phone rings. Pick the phone up. Yes, sir, Mr. Trump. And this is what he said. The conversation went like this. Said, you know, the next time you give the ball to Maurice Carthon instead of Herschel Walker, you're fired. That's a true story. That is a true story. So, but one thing, we're all here tonight because we all support Donald Trump. And some things that I want to say. There you go. Absolutely. There's so much that I admire about Mr. Trump, but one thing I really admire about him is, you know what? He'll say what's on his mind. And so many times, you'll see people, a lot of people want to say the same thing. But there's a big difference. They don't have the courage to say it. They all think it, but they don't have the courage to say it. And Donald Trump certainly has the courage to say it. And that's what I respect. And you know what? So do the people in New York. The other thing, too, that we all know, this man is one of the greatest businessmen, obviously, you know, that we can ever remember. There's no question about that. And so, you know what? One other thing, though, as I'm going to do, what did we learn? So when I'm up here trying to introduce Donald Trump, what did we learn today? That he's also smart enough to give the ball to Herschel Walker. All right? So with that being said, I love, and this is a great honor for me to introduce Donald Trump.